Welcome back, everyone. This is JTM Plays, and we are back with some more Dyson Sphere program. I'm super excited. To get into more Dyson Sphere program. We have not touched the game since the last episode, and we have also started what seems to be our little main bus here. I don't know if I want to maybe take the bus. Let's see, planet side. There's a bunch of rocks here in the way. I don't know if we can get them out some way, somehow. I wish that we could do something about that, but I don't know. Maybe there's a way later on. We got gun turrets, which we can use to defend our base. And we're doing research here pretty darn fast. If you need help, press G to open the guidebook for detailed instructions. Nope, I'm good. I'm good with the help here, guys. So yeah, there are a lot of new automation games coming up here pretty soon, and we're gonna be playing a lot of different games, not just Dyson Sphere program. There's also a new update for Satisfactory that I might want to touch, and then we have Captain of Industry Update 3 that is coming up very soon. I believe it's early May or late April. I have to look that up. Anyways, let's just continue on here with our Dyson Sphere. We got a little bit of a main bus, and we got our research going over here. Let's take a look at something here really quickly. Our core is our fuel. We need fuel, so we're gonna put a bunch of leaves in here. What else are we gonna put? We're gonna put some wood. We're gonna put some coal, and that should hold us off for a little while. The hive. What's going on with the hive over there? Something's going on over there. Anyways, yeah, so let's look at science. Let's look at science, right? We want to look at science. Nope, that's not what I want to see. What is the science button? It's technology. Press T for technology. All right, so we got to do battlefield analysis base. I'll put that in there. Plasma extraction. That's also just blue science. That gives oil extractor, oil refinery, and plasma refining. Cool. I'll put that in there. A thermal tower. This gives us power. It's a facility that generates electricity using combustible materials such as coal. As fuel. The energy output to heat generation ratio depends on the fuel consumption. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. We can make generators with thermal power here. This is actually good. So let's put that in the queue. Semiconductors. Let's add that here as well. This is all blue science. So we could do all of this stuff. Energetic graphite, silicone ore, and high purity silicone. Let's add that as well. Combustible unit, yes. As a fuel, it can efficiently combust and generate enormous energy, while as an explosive component, it can be used to craft shells and explosive units. That is just coal. So that's nice. And then also we want to do steel. Actually, I want to move steel to the front. How can I do that? I want to move steel up to the front. Steel is what we want to use. An upgraded logistics system. Oh, yes. Let's do upgraded logistics system right after steel. What's going on with this? What in the world is going on with that? Anyways, okay. All right, let's queue up all of this stuff. Please do it. Requeue, actually. Requeue all of this stuff. And we should be good with what we're doing here, right? We got all the materials we need. So this is cooking up everything. We're researching steel nice and fast. All right, so let's continue with what we were doing. So build a Gauss turret and insert ammo. That's what we want to do in order to defend the base, right? So let's go ahead and do that. What is the build option here? Buildings, Gauss turrets. Let's build a couple of these guys. Actually, let's just build it on our bus, right? Let's just build it on our bus. So let's continue extending our bus. We're just going this way, right? Hopefully we'll just go over those rocks and continue going that way. Should work for us. We also have to increase production of this thing right here. Yeah, that's definitely got to happen, right? Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's do that really quickly. What is this? Why are you... Dismantled depot. That's being a little bit iffy. Anyways, this needs a little bit of copper, which is fine. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. All that. And we won't get rid of that for now. We'll keep this. We'll get rid of this thing. And do I want to just delete that? Yes, sure. That's fine. We'll delete that. Okay. All right, let's extend our little processing here. Okay, so that goes there. We're gonna get copper coming in. Can you just play nice? Can you just go where you need to go? Yeah, something like that. That looks terrible. That looks really terrible. But it is okay. All right, so we want to get some assemblers here now. And this is what we're gonna do. Actually, let's just do it right over here. We could do it just right over here. Right? One, and this goes away. Yes, just dismantle, get it all out of there. Let's go with the copper all the way this way. Okay, you are crafting this, and we're getting stuff from here, and we're getting that there, and then we can just copy this there. Can you just put that down, please? All right, there, and this might be fine. This might be okay.
Replication complete.
All right, let's clean this up a little bit here. How's that? That looks better. All right, so this is okay. Let's put some power over here, and then we just need an output. Yeah, let's get this output going. This way, that way, and into there. And if we wanted to, we could just do this for even more of the coils if we need it. If we needed it, right? So, okay, all right, let's get a belt going just into there. And let's get this guy there and over here. Come on now. There you go. All right, that's gonna give us a lot of coils actually, and then we won't be hurting for anything else, right? And our inventory is crazy right now. Can we just put that in here? Can we just put that in here? Come on, guys.
Research complete.
Well, we've got such a mess. Can we activate combat interface? I want to get. Can we pick things up? What is the button to pick things up here? Z. Okay. All right. We've picked up our little mess. And what else are we doing here? All right. We've got this going on. We've got that. All of this is good. Okay. All right. Let's get the next thing going over here. So, first things first. We're setting up this guy over here. We are also going to be doing the following. Production here, foundation required. Let me place the items in. Can we do this? No. We really need foundations, right? Come on, I want to get rid of all this stuff. Can I do some crafting actually?
Insufficient materials.
Okay. Let's get some more. Let's get some copper. I really need to get rid of the stuff that's in my inventory. Just have so much stuff in here. I might just kind of need to get... Yeah, I might just need to get a storage and do what I need to do. Also, there's so much stuff here.
Research complete.
And we're researching like crazy. Why can't I pick up all of this stuff? This is getting insane. All right. I didn't want to do this, but I am just going to go ahead and put down this storage over here and drop down all this stuff that I don't need in my inventory right now. So that looks good. That looks good. Let's just pick up all this stuff, please. There you go. And let's drop it in here again. All right. Back to what we were doing. We're making turrets, right? Yeah, we're making turrets here. But first, I believe we need steel in order to get the terraforming going. So why don't we do that? Why don't we do that really quickly? All right. So how do we make steel? How do we make steel? Okay, steel just requires 3 iron plates, which is easy. We could do that, right? We got stuff here that we could mine. So let's get to doing that. Let's put this down right over here. So that covers a pretty decent amount. Let's get to smelting here. All right, so we'll get all of that there. We'll smelt going up there. And then we'll smelt going down this way. Okay, good. Let's get not steel. No, change the recipe. Change recipe. Come on. Allow me to change the recipe. And I want to make iron first. All right, how much iron is this making anyway? All right, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, so the iron will come up this way, go all the way up here, and then we'll get more smelters. Yeah, we'll get some smelters over here, and then you'll be doing steel. So let's get that going. That goes actually other way around. So you go from there to there, there to there, and then there, colliding with other objects. Oh, it is actually colliding with other objects. I don't know if I want to just get this to turn around and come back. I probably do want to do that in order for us to get all of the steel that we're going to need, right? So then that is good, and then we'll get the output over here, and that's actually the wrong way, so let's fix that. Yeah, so this belt, it's coming down this way, but something like that. And then we'll get our output here, and we need power now. Let's give ourselves some power there. Copy, paste, 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 and that should give us more than enough steel. And then we can just copy and paste all of this, just coming up this way. And now we're good, right? Now we're good. And then this needs some power, so let's get some power over here. And now we're talking. Now we're talking, except that this doesn't have any power, and all of these guys are connected. Good. We probably could get another one of these there and plug you in to there, and this output is coming out this way into here, and now we have steel on our belt.
Your home base has grown. Now you can click the statistics panel button
cool.
in the bottom right corner of
there you go.
to view statistics,
that was easy,
including the production and consumption of each item and power data. This data can help.
Let's get some power there. All right, now we just need to get our friend over here to play nice. This thing is broken. Okay, that's good. Let's get this going this way and there. Now we're good. Now we're talking. Definitely need more bots. All right, how's it looking, boys? We got steel coming in. Nice.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Uh-oh. No, that's not good. That's not good. We want to get this thing going. So let's get some turrets crafted.
Insufficient materials.
We need circuit boards and we need coils, which we have right over here. So can we pick up, how do we pick up items again? Control, hold control. All right, we got thermal stuff. Grab all this. And now we can craft a couple of these. We need some iron. We need some iron and what else? Iron and gears. Oh, we don't have gears on the thing, on the belt. Oh no, can we equip this? And can we go into combat mode? Nope. Nope. No. What was combat mode again? Make a panel. Oh, we are in manual. All right. That was good. That was fine. That's fine. We are fine. Let's get this power thing going.
Insufficient materials. Building destroyed.
What? Are we getting attacked? Where? Oh no. Is that? No, that's not coal. We need some energy stuff. All right, now we're good. Let's go. Stop destroying my power. Come on. There we go. All right, we definitely are in need of power here. Let's put these things back.
A building has been destroyed by dark fog. Engineer, hold the left mouse button on the gray hologram to instantly reconstruct it.
Well, we don't have any
items are available in your inventory.
We don't have any wind turbines? We do. Oh, we fix it. Cool. All right, nice. All right, can we get a couple more of these guys? That should be okay there. All right, we really need fuel. Oh, let's just go get some wood over here. All right, I don't know what we need organic crystal for, but it's going to be our little fuel source for us right now. While we get some more of these trees cut down.
Replication complete.
All right, there we go. Now we're doing okay. Some wood in there. With this, auto fuel replenish. When enabled, burn fuels depleted, a group of fuels of the same type will be automatically. Yes, this is good. Let's do that, please. Thanks. Just auto fuel. All right, there's our coal. We should probably get coal on a bus. On the bus. Let's get coal on the bus. We're gonna need a lot of them, a lot of it. And then let's also get this thing here. Let's just recharge if we can. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. And did we get some more of these guys? Actually, let's remove this thing right here really quickly. Can we get some more of this iron? Needs foundation. All right. As soon as we research foundation, we should be okay, right? Let's see if we can do that yet. We're doing plasma extraction. Don't know what's going on with that and why it's doing all of that, but okay. All right, so foundation, reclamation. This is the thing that we need here. NQ that, please. Let's remove that and let's do foundation really quickly. Why is that thing flashing so much? Remove that. We don't need it. How are we doing over here? I mean, we should be doing fine. We have enough material here. And this low battery achievement thing, please leave. All right, so how are things looking over here? We're doing the iron thing. Oh, we're not crafting that much stuff yet. All right, let's put down a little recharging station thingy. Okay. All right, and then how are we doing for power, by the way? I don't think we're not doing so well with power. So we need to start doing this. Let's craft. Yeah, let's craft some of this. Let's get some iron. What else do we need? Let's get copper coils over here, and some stone. There we go. Yep, let's craft all of these, please. And I should start producing gears and putting that on a bus, right? I mean, I don't see why not. Also, can I do this? Just in and out, just for storage purposes? Yeah, there you go. Just kind of keep it filled. So that's all good. That's all good. Close that. A bunch of that. Oh, this is the splitter thingy that we want, right? Yeah, we do want this, but we don't have any. So let's see if we can craft some. Let's just craft all of them.
Insufficient materials.
That's looking good. We'll need a splitter here. We need a splitter down there. Okay, so that's doing okay. All right, yeah, I think I definitely do want to get gears on the bus. All right, and we got to start our power thingy. Well, let's do that. Let's do that next to our coal over here. Then things will probably start working as needed. All right, so we'll start with mining there and there. So that should give me a pretty good amount.
Materials.
Let's craft a couple of these guys.
Insufficient materials. Insufficient materials.
Can you just let me place things? Come on. Oh. All right, anyways. While we do that, let's get things rolling over here. Okay. Just kind of remove that. And that is our coal. Okay, so as far as coal goes, we'll probably be turning coal into, what is it? Into combustible units, right? Yes, that's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's get, are we really out of belts?
Insufficient
Oh,
materials.
man. All right, just cancel this out. Get those splitters going. Actually, cancel all of these single ones. Actually, cancel all of that, please. We need power, so let's craft all of that. And then we need belts, so let's craft all the belts. I should definitely get that automated. Definitely need to get belts automated. But regardless, we now have this, which is enough to power what we need, and that can connect to there. And let's get belts going this way. Let's get outputs that way. Connect to there, 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 and there. Let's get power there and there. And then we have fuel, which we can now insert into this thing here, which we can go... We could do this, right? Yeah, we could do this here.
A thermal
there.
power plant. This kind of power facility consumes chemical fuel. Ensure adequate fuel supply at all times.
All right.
The plant can consistently generate
We can
power.
do this and we could do that. It can transfer fuel within itself, something like that. And then now we have thermal power for days.
Replication
What?
complete.
What is this? What's taking so long here? All right, there we go. Are you guys looking good? How's it looking? How much power do you produce when you have fuel? 2.6 megawatts here. 2.16 megawatts. Okay. All right, that's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. As far as consumption goes, you are consuming what? Doesn't say. But why aren't you passing the fuel over to this? And also, why are you guys not crafting here? Oh, there's no output. Now we're talking. I thought that you can... Does that not work? Yeah, now it's working. All right. Now we're talking. And then I also want to get some for myself. So let's get some fuel for myself. And we have foundation. Awesome. Okay, so that's end game right there, guys. That's end game right there. Let's start making some foundation. Foundation requires what? Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Here, foundation requires just some stone and steel. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We could do that right over here. Okay, we also have splitters. Let's start using splitters. So let's get that removed. And let's put down a splitter right over here. What do you mean it's colliding with another object? Let's see if that's how splitters work now. So
A splitter.
you're going in,
It can split the
you're
cargo
coming
passing
out,
through or manage the
and you're
cargo on
coming
multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed
there?
depends on the conveyor
How's
belt's
that?
speed. Press tab
Ooh.
to switch between different
Love it.
methods. Click on it to set priorities and filters.
Oh, nice. Okay, output priority, input priority. Are you not connected? Are you not? There you go. All right, nice. That's what I'm talking about. And then we can just remove all of this, right? Can we just get rid of that? Copy this guy. What do you mean I lack the item? I don't have the item? Did I really only craft one splitter? Okay. Let's get that splitter one more time. Oh, wait a second. What's this?
Replication complete.
Oh. Well, that's better. So hold on a second. We can press tab to switch style here. And I want a splitter doing this. Yeah? That's what I want, right? Oh, again, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this for a second there. Okay, now let's put that in there. And output there. And output into there. So that should now work. Ooh, yes. Exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's copy this guy. Put you there. Okay. I need to connect you to you. All right, how's that? That's perfect too. All right. Okay, let's get rid of this, and then we can do another splitter. It says you're colliding with this. So you're still colliding this. Okay. Let's try this again. This splitter can go here. Slope is too steep. Okay, let's copy this. Let's do that. And then we can do that. And then this is wrong. Of course it's wrong. These belts need to be a little bit smarter. All right, how's good? Okay, now let's get this splitter. Rotate, switch style, put item back. I want to force place. Can you not? Why won't you let me force place you? Oh, all right. So we get rid of this and then we copy this guy. Will you let me get your output? This needs to be moved. Copy this again. There. Okay. I think this kind of works. Let's get our little power thingy back so that we can recharge. Nice. All right. Yeah, I mean, this kind of works, right? It's not as pretty as I wanted it to be, but it's working. All right, let's get foundations going. I would really love to have foundations going. So I think that we can do it right over here. Yeah, let's do it this way. So we'll get a storage thingy right over here. We will get this guy here. All right. Let's get our splitter for steel over here. One more. Okay, that's steel, and then that out of there, and that's the other product, right? That's stone. You go there, you go there, you go there, there. This guy goes this way, and this way. All right, and then you're making foundation and this, and you're doing that. All right, and then our output is just going this way into that storage there. We'll collect there. Nice. All right, we're missing power. Let's get some power. Please tell me that you're working. And fill that up with unnecessary items. And do we have foundations? No, because I haven't set an output. No, I did. And we could do this. And we could do that. And we could do this. And we could do that. That plus... Yes, I know it requires foundation, which is what I'm doing over here. Okay, just grab that. And then we could do... Do I have to place foundation first? Oh, come on. So build mode, activate combat, filters. Hold on a second. How do I need to do foundation here. This thing. Yes. Expand cursor.
Is a terrain level.
Oh, yes. And that was it. That's it.
Change the landforms of the planet.
And okay. All right, hold on.
Islands generate soil piles. And it consumes soil piles when you use foundation on ocean or low-lying areas. When laying the
Restore
foundation,
veins.
you can choose a decoration
Lay
option.
foundation with decoration. Lay foundation without decoration. Soil pile displays the total soil pile volume owned. When laying a foundation or constructing a building, if the terrain is leveling to 0 altitude, you will obtain or consume soil piles. All right, that's cool. Then we can just put this in like that. Oh man, we're gonna need a lot of foundation actually. This is crazy. But that's okay because we can now do this. Oops. Undo. No. Copy, paste. When we get some more foundation, we can just lay it down like that. And we could do that. And then we're missing power. So there you go. And now we're talking. Now we're talking. Ooh. We can just do this. Just do all of it. Nice. All right, we're gonna let that accumulate here. Oh, this thing is slow. Oh man, you are so slow. Let's do one more. And there we go. All right. So we can do the flattening. We could do the flattening. Cool. All right. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I think we need more stone. Oh, we're definitely not producing enough. Let's go fix that. Let's go fix that. We do have plenty here, so let's just do that. And then let's just get... What do you mean it's colliding with another object? All right, that's a bunch of stone. All right, let's get some more furnaces. Also, let's connect. Let's connect these guys. Yeah, so something like that's fine. Let's get some furnaces. I mean, honestly, this one guy could have been enough, but it's okay. All right, that's good. We need to get more assemblers now. Not assemblers, but these grabby thingies. Let's craft them. All right, let's get our belts. And we're probably out of belts already too. I knew it. Let's craft some more belts. And we're gonna need the iron. Yeah, we're gonna need the iron to craft more gears. 134. Man, foundation is expensive. Oh, by the way, we haven't built our first turret. Let's go ahead and build 10 of these. And then we could build the bullets, which is just copper. And that is also doable just right over here. And we could do just a handful of bullets there. All right, cool. So that's good. What is the next thing here? Oh, right. We were doing this. Let's get some more stone. Get some more stone. Let's get this out of here. There you go. And then we need to get this guy. Cool. All right. That should be fine, right? Are we good now? No? Because these guys aren't connected? You, connect you, and connect all of that, please. Now we're talking. Yep, now we're talking. All right. How are things going over here? Should have a pretty decent amount of foundation now. In order for us to continue building, right? Let's do the terraform. Ooh, yes, this is all right. Fine. Oh, actually, we can in this mode, laying foundation can restore the buried veins. There can be no buildings in the restoration point. Can we do like? Can we do this? Let's see if that's a thing, and we can bury this stone. Let's see. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Actually, we can test right here. This can't dismantle this. Also, we got this turret here that we can use to defend ourselves now. So let's bring that over to probably back here where it's needed.
You've built a Gauss turret.
And
This is
this
defensive.
gives you the ammo.
It consumes ammo and energy to strike enemies within its range.
Nice. All right.
You can either directly
We're good for now.
turrets on conveyor belts that are built on the ground, or use conveyor belts to string Gauss turrets together.
Yeah, we're good for now. How's power doing? We're actually doing pretty good there too. We're not consuming things because we're not researching. We should be researching. And all of this now also requires the new science. So actually this doesn't. This is missile turrets. Cool. That's red science. This is energy matrix. We actually do need that. We need this. We need deuterium. We don't have that. Proliferator. We're getting ahead of ourselves here, but it's fine. Solar panels are actually good. What about upgrades? What kind of upgrades can we do here? Unlocks the view. Planetary system. Mecha core. Mechanical frame. Oh, movement speed. Yes. Inventory capacity. What is this? Unlocks construction drones. Ooh, we actually want that. We actually want that. Let's get rid of some stuff that we don't need right now. Like this. And queue that. Auto reconstruction. Marking. We actually need all of this stuff. Mass construction. Ooh, nice. All right, we're getting some progress here. We're getting some progress here, and we're doing fast research. This is all looking nice. Yep, this guy's doing his thing. How are we doing with this over here? Oh, okay. I wanna know how to remove.
Research.
Yeah, I want to know how to remove these nodes. Oh, here we go. We can just remove it with this. Nice. This is nice. Is this better than... Yeah, are we just infilling? No, we used the soil of all of this. Did we use all of our soil? We're fine here. Let's grab all this. Okay, there we go. All right, this makes more sense. Okay. All right. I think we made plenty of progress here. Let's go ahead and call this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of, let me know what you think. We're actually doing very well here, and things are starting to shape up. We got to get more things on the bus, and then we'll make some even more progress. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.